All right, me again. Pardon me. We have another Magic the Gathering card review to do. This one is 50 rares and a Planeswalker. And again, I bring in my lovely assistant, my husband, as my resident Magic the Gathering expert to explain whether or not this set would be useful for your play. And here we go.
Hello again. I'm here to review, as she said, the 50 rares and one Planeswalker set. I'm a big fan of the professor over at Tolarian Community College, so I try to think about the kinds of things that he does for reviews of some of his card sets that he does for the official Magic the Gathering products. Since this is an unofficial one, I'm trying to do the same kind of thing. But let's just go and see what kinds of stuff you got. Comes in, try and do this a little bit better than I did last time, hopefully. Comes in a deck box. I don't see any markings, so I can't tell you who made it. It looks like a BCW box, though. I'm trying to estimating how many cards would be in there. I want to say maybe, considering this is 50, maybe about 500 cards could probably fit in there. I mean, it's a standard corrugated cardboard deck box. Nothing exciting, but I mean, they work and it fits, so hooray. It also comes with their 5 tokens that they put out. Goblin, Kraken, Zombie, Elf, Angel. And if you like the art on the cards, then great. If you don't, then they're a bonus. So now we get to the meat of the deck. First off, you probably want to know what Planeswalker I actually got from this. And the Planeswalker I got is the absolute cheapest Planeswalker available, and it's a Jace. And if you know anything about Magic the Gathering, you probably know which Jace it is, because it is considered, its nickname, I believe, is the worst Jace, because he is Jace, the Living Guild Pack. On TCG Player, his mid price is about $250, and that is the absolute cheapest you can get any Planeswalker for as a single card. Now, as far as the rest of these go, I mean, you're talking 50 rares. There's no foils in here. But they're 50 rares, and they're all split. It's split pretty evenly between all 5 colors, multicolored cards, and there's a little bit of splashing of artifacts and lands. As with the previous set I've looked at, there's really, I mean, it's hard to really put a value on these. I mean, as far as just flat out, if you were buying the individual cards, the most expensive of these cards cost 39 cents, mid-price. So you're not really talking about anything that's really played very often. I play unusual modern decks that tend to go under the radar, or I play pretty budget anyway, so I'm buying a lot of cheaper cards for my stuff. I guess the only thing I can see, I've seen Pristine Skywise appear in some deck lists. And so you can see from that there are standard cards in here as well as some of the moderns. I mean, you get all the way back to it. There's a 7th edition Revenant here, which is, I believe, actually playable. I think they reprinted that for one of the previous sets. No, there's Modern Masters. They reprinted that for Modern Masters. I mean, you've got a good collection of cards. There are significantly more standard cards available in this set than in the previous one, but most of them aren't really anything that I would consider a playable, except in very niche circumstances where you might have there might be one or two. You may have a specific deck format that you're trying out that happens to use some of these cards. Oh, like for example, my modern deck could use another Aetherling as another alternate win condition for it. Again, all in all, these are not wonderful cards. They're also not bad cards. I mean, they're rares. They're going to be a little bit better, but these are all bulk rares. Do not get me wrong on this. I probably grabbed the Grind Clock because I'm doing a mill deck. And I love doing janky things like charging this up and then forcing them to mill their deck out slowly. But yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot I can say positive or negative about these. It depends on who you are. These are all singletons and all random. So if you see a card that you like, you're not getting more than one of them. If you see a card you don't like, well, congratulations, you only got one of it. So take that with a grain of salt. I think, as before, I'm probably going to have to say, I mean, well, I guess the big thing to note is that, again, these are all rares. There's, it's absolutely as described. But don't expect to get any money rares suddenly tucked in there by secret. Haha, I have paid $20, or I think it's $20, and gotten this magnificent deal because there was a $20 rare in here, or $5 rare, or plus these other cards. No, you're not looking at any rares above 39 cents. The only exception being the mythic rare of Jace the Living Guild Pact. So again, unless you've somehow found a deck that will make Jace the Living Guild Pact good, in which case, congratulations, and start buying them out so you can sell them to people, and take your deck on to Pro Tour and win so you can jack the price up real high. But aside from that, I mean, it's a solid 3, because I mean, at least you're getting a good deck box out of it. You're getting custom tokens, which are always nice to have, in my opinion. But again, if you don't like them, then it's less of a value for you. So that's why it's a 3. If you've had a similar experience with these, my general experience is that they're all random. So if you're looking for something in particular, buy a single. Find someone who's selling the single, because even spending 50 cents on a 39-cent card is going to be better than buying a pack of 50 to get the one card that you want and maybe not get that. So I keep forgetting how my wife ends these videos, which I believe is let me know if you buy this, or let her know, I guess, in the comments below if you buy this, and leave any thoughts, comments, suggestions, etc. in the comments below. Thank you.